That's the dog tiptoeing around the background.
It's so cute.
So I'm going to try to avoid stopping the video and asking you, ask a question about that.
That's
Or
great.
instructing you to
Thank you.
bring up a topic or another. And we'll hit play and we'll just talk about whatever we see, and if we diverge, that's fine too, right?
Okie dokie.
So I should introduce Leadfoot Stacey. You might know her from the video called Leadfoot Stacey, Chasing Leadfoot, and the recent Flying Eagle Falcons video of some description or title.
Hello.
Hello, Stacey.
Hello, Bill.
So we're looking at me skating here, and you're supposed to be in awe of everything
Oh, I
you see.
am. That's why I was
As it
so quiet.
unfolds. So today I was going to do the underground path, but I put the video on beforehand because I was going through the Valley of the Stairs, which I'm very fond of.
Look, there's a kid in the background. Did you see that?
I did.
Which skates are these ones?
These are the Adapt Hyperskate GTO. They're made of leather.
Are these new, or did you have them last year?
I've had these for about a year. I wore these today because I wanted to be in all black and have like a matte black skate so I could creep around in the underground.
Can I have those skates, please?
We'll see. That they've got them in white.
Thank you.
Apparently.
Oh, they have them in white?
Yes.
No, but can I have these ones?
No.
I wasn't asking to get new ones.
But you
Sorry.
can have white, which would turn gray eventually, right?
Oh, yeah, like within one use. Why are they white for girls?
No, they're just white.
Oh,
Guys
okay.
like white too. There's a lot of guys who wear white.
Exactly.
Or should I say gray? So it's amazing what I'm doing here, right? Mm-hmm. Just running upstairs.
Yes. But
Very
I'm
impressive.
kind of used to seeing you do that sort of thing, so.
Yeah.
But look how pretty Toronto is.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
What day did you do this on? Which day of the week?
This was a Sunday. I chose Sunday because the underground is like vacant. Spooky vacant.
Okay, I just want to say I saw a comment in one of your videos that said, "Why is it so empty?"
Oh, well, everybody that uses the underground works in the skyscrapers. So if people are going to go shopping, they're going to go shopping in the Eaton Center on the weekend because they don't have to be at the base of a skyscraper.
Can I also comment on one more thing?
Yes.
I live in Toronto. For many years now, we've lived in Toronto.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yet I still have difficulty finding the path. So perhaps
They are working on that.
that is an issue as well.
I think there's some sort of project going on right now, but yeah. I looked at the maps down there when I first got here, and I'd be looking for a reference point, and it'd be like, you are here, and then the reference point next to me or the store next to me would be like Radio Shack.
Wouldn't it be
Which
cool?
Radio Shack hasn't existed for like 10 years.
That's true. Wouldn't it be cool if, like, the whole city was underground if you wanted to? I like walking outside, but wouldn't it be cool if you could just walk underground?
This actually is an underground city. Look, I'm skating backwards. We should reference the video
you're
sometimes,
skating
right?
backwards. It's
That's
really
amazing,
neat.
eh?
I think it's really cool.
It actually is very difficult when you don't know what's behind you.
Yes.
So it's not so much skating backwards. All right. We'll pause it for a second.
Karen Kilgariff wouldn't have paused that. She would have just kept going with it. Only saying.
Who is this Karen Kilgariff? Karen Kilgariff?
Karen Kilgariff and Georgia Hartstark are my favorite podcasters right now, and they are on My Favorite Murder.
Feel free. I'm gonna deal.
I like that it's dark. That's kind of cool. But
Yeah, it's kind of spooky because there's lots of glass and a lot of weird corners and shadows. So I feel like I could actually skate into some glass, or somebody could pop out at any moment.
that'd be interesting.
Like, what if another me was skating the opposite direction? Another city skater.
Didn't someone get murdered in this path?
Yes, Shoppers Drug Mart stabbing.
Thought so.
But that was people in shoes, so that doesn't really count.
It doesn't count. They could never catch you. you're on your rollerblades.
Well, it would take a little bit of piano wire and two guys, right? And I'd be in trouble.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be gross. One time I was walking home from Max Milk, and I was so excited because I was eating my rainbow gum, and I was looking down at my gum, and then I walked right into a what's that called?
A power wire,
It was like a laundry line, but I think someone put it up on purpose because it was in Forest Glade near the community
Were
center.
you creeping through backyard?
No, I was just skipping along because I was younger then.
Okay. So I'm back on the path.
Sorry.
That was a really good remember
Anyway,
line.
fell
I enjoyed
backwards.
that.
I could have been really injured.
some serious edification there. So
There you are skating.
I'm feeling smooth. Actually, let's listen to what happens here. I think this is where I see a security guard. So I'm clipping along. I'm like, oh shit. And I'm gonna say something in real time to the camera in a sec.
Security went right around that corner.
So I skate away around the corner.
There
What?
he goes. Security guard is right around that corner, he says.
So I do plan to double back here, and I'll tell you my plan here. I'm going to speak the plan in real time.
Okay, I'm just gonna look at doggy. You're so cute. You want to play? Go play.
Okay, so I'm going to try to creep around. He's right at the front of a food court type thingy. Sorry, I'm cutting you out of the conversation here.
I don't care.
So if I would have continued going straight, he'd be like at the front of this big room here. Looking down that corridor. There you see him walking behind me?
Oh, yeah.
So I
Creeping
thought he
about.
was walking towards me because he was completely still. And then I paused the video and I can see that he continues walking in the same direction. So I'm scot-free.
I really like those skates. I think of all the skates that you've ever had, those are the ones, they sound nice, they look good.
Yeah, they look good in a
You
suit.
fall less. Fall less.
Hey.
Should I speak now? I haven't seen the end of the video, so I don't know if it happens.
Well, I don't want to I don't want to issue a spoiler alert here.
Oh, okay.
So this feels really delicate to me. Like I'm really intruding, and some of the stores are open. So I feel a bit like a rollerblader in a China shop.
Yeah, but I also think it's kind of weird that you can only walk. It's
Yeah.
not like you're riding a bike, you know. I think bikes are really good, but they're bigger, so they go really, really fast. But rollerblades are just attached to your feet. Remember
Yes.
when those shoes with wheels came out?
Yeah, and the heels. And you can get away with those because you can just walk on them.
Yeah, what's someone gonna do?
See, I'm in the hotel lobby here now. And
Which hotel is this?
Royal Fairmount.
Oh,
York
remember when we
or
went
something.
there? They were so quiet.
Yeah, it's a very quiet, dignified kind of place to hang out.
And they had reverse-facing chaiselongs.
Yeah, it's old and it's really fancy.
But I'll bet you it's super expensive.
Yeah, it's not first on my list.
Look, you can see the CN Tower in the background.
Yeah.
Remember how I always called it the Eiffel Tower?
But you're missing some amazing skating.
Oh,
here.
sorry.
So
Look
this
at
is-
you go.
this
Look
is-
how fast you are.
I call this a city slalom. But in the inline world, that's actually probably problematic because there is a sport in inline called slalom
Oh.
where they go around the cones. So they don't actually go full body around the cones. They do a lot of twists and turns and cross legs and really fancy dancy kind of stuff. So have you ever
That's-
seen those guys around the cones?
On skates?
Yeah, you've seen those guys around the cones, like at the beachfront or something.
I don't think so. Have I? No.
Miami?
Is it a Red Bull thing? I don't know.
No, it's more like a. Anyways,
I don't know. I've never seen it. I've seen roller skaters around. I've never seen inline skaters.
okay, fair enough.
Not even at the beaches. I've just seen people on the path.
So I'm in the city here, and I'm stuck above ground for a little bit of time because I'm looking for the same entrance, and I'm going to try to go the opposite way that I went initially.
Why?
Because there's some stairs there, but I find out that it's locked, and I
Oh.
have to kind of wind up going the same way. So there's going to be some deja vu.
Is this at the city hall?
No, this is York and something. I don't even know.
I like those bricks. Pretty.
York and University.
Look what a nice city Toronto is. It is really pretty.
You like those skyscrapers?
Yeah. I like that it's so empty on a Sunday.
Yeah, that's the only time to go to the financial district.
Oh, look, he likes what you're doing. Did you see that? He's looking back.
Yeah, I was feeling in love today. People were pretty cool.
When was this?
Sunday. Last Sunday.
Oh, I see.
So I'm explaining here that I'm going to go the opposite direction. I think I kept it in the edit that I check out the door and it's
Do you
locked.
always go down the stairs backwards?
I take it slow going down big stairs like that.
Oh, okay. I remember when we lived in our apartment and you would go down a big stairs backwards. I thought it was just because the stairs were so narrow.
No.
Oh, that's where I was. This is the food court I was in. It's upside down.
I have no idea
There
what
you
I'm
are.
talking about.
You're saying that you have skates because it takes forever to find your entrance.
Okay, it's locked. There's some stairs on the other side of that, and I tried the motion sensor. And
Nothing would work. So here's another thing I have an issue with the path for. It should be
Yes.
open. Like if you're going to advertise that there's a path, tell us the hours. I think it's a really good idea. I just hope they rebrand it.
Yeah, it's a really nice space, totally squandered. I mean, it should be open to rollerbladers, and there should be mass skates in here, people running, kids on pogo sticks, maybe a slow lane and a fast lane.
Kids on what?
Unicycles, I don't
Pogo
care.
sticks.
I don't want to be skatist.
That's the best.
I mean, people can
It
even
is a
run.
beautiful day out though, so that's another reason why.
No,
it's
it's-
look how polished those floors are. It's so pretty.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I felt a little guilty on every power slide.
So
power
when you're
stop.
skating on something that smooth, doesn't it make it slippery, or I don't understand how.
Not so bad. These wheels are kind of hard, and if anything would slide out, it would be these. So it wasn't bad. Power slides
What-
are a little bit long.
Can I bring something up to your listeners or viewers?
Okay, I have an idea that it might not be related to anything we're talking
No,
about.
it's
but-
it's rollerblade related.
No way.
So the wheels. A couple of years ago, Bill went to buy wheels. So we got these 80As. Do you remember getting these from Sport Check?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's funny.
so we were like,
oh, you remember the 80A and all?
yeah, I remember the 88 because I had to discuss it at great length with the person who was selling them to us. So they were expensive. They were not cheap.
It's all they had to.
Yeah. Well, he said they were the hardest ones they had. So you went out skating on concrete in the heat, which isn't that hot because it's Toronto, and they were gone like 2 weeks. They were $80 or almost $100 or something for. It was expensive. Anyway, in 2 weeks they were done because they were too soft. So if you're gonna skate on concrete, what should people use? And I imagine that people have this question.
You're really good at plugging Pro Skaters
Thank you.
Place. Call
Oh, no,
www.proskatersplace.com.
Well, Sport Check probably has them too. Just saying.
No. Seriously,
Oh, really?
there's no such thing as a big sports store that has a decent selection of
What are
skates.
these ones that you just got? Where are the skates that you had on? Oh, here they are. What are these ones?
Oh, okay. Stacey's looking at the mushroom. Do I say mushroom skating? Mushroom skater wheels. I'm really bad about that, and I'm sure it's very important for me to say it right. But
Am I supposed to have waited? Sorry.
these are the guys from out west. Is
Oh, okay.
it BC, Kelowna, I think. So these are 85A, so they're kind of sticky compared to what I'm used to, but I'm looking forward to having a power stop and not a power slide, right? They don't call me Bill Slidard.
They call you Bill Stoppard.
Stop hard.
What are these?
They're 85As, and
85.
they're
Okay.
big for the hockey skates with
So
the
these
Trinity
are
frame.
you can't see them right now, but they're green and they're really pretty. And then I really like. So Bill also got a box of bearings.
You like it because it's in
It's
such
in a box.
nice, pretty package.
It says cat.
And it says cats, and you like the extra little features. I don't know if I'll ever use,
Oh,
but
come
I know
on.
that bearing snobs
You're
would
gonna
love
use the
this.
spacers. You should
Oh,
use
yeah.
the oil.
Well, I'm thinking about going without the space.
What are the non-contact seals?
There's a seal you can put on the side to make sure, or to reduce how much stuff gets into the bearing, but I'm not sure why you wouldn't put it on. I'm not a bearing snob at all.
Why you would put it on, or why you
Why
wouldn't?
you wouldn't? Like, it doesn't make the bearing that much lighter if you don't put the seal in. I don't know.
Well, I don't understand what you're saying. I'm sorry. I don't
There's an
understand.
optional seal you can put it in if you
Oh,
want
I
to keep
see.
stuff out, but of course you want to keep stuff out, right?
Yeah, of course you do.
I just want to leave myself a little at a time, so I'll put it back in the timeline. I know I promised not to go back, but
You told me I could just talk.
I know that conversation might be
You
paraphrased.
said you were not going to manage me.
But there is going to be some editing for sure. So
What are you listening
we've
to
lost
while you
time.
skate?
So what am I listening to here? I think the Crystal Method, some like old futuristic Tron type thing, because I'm below ground. There's all this neon whizzing by. I don't know where the hell I am. I could be caught on a circuit board.
Can I tell them that sometimes
Wait. We'll wait and see if the dog. Keep that in mind.
you won't like it?
Okay, what are you gonna say?
Okay, sometimes certain songs from school, like what is the one about the tree?
Hippopotamus for Christmas?
Hippopotamus for Christmas comes on.
Or wedding music sometimes comes on, like Brad Paisley.
Oh,
Yeah, I try to approach my skating where no matter what comes on, I can roll through it. I should be a tough enough skater that I could roll through BJ Thomas, raindrops keep falling on my head, right?
Music adds mood.
But sometimes the softer ones you can, like, kind of think of a slow motion action. Like, I've put an opera song to one of my rollerblading videos and it worked.
Yeah, well, opera is
It was
special.
It was kind of like ironic yet complimentary at the same time.
Speaking of which, did you know that Streetcar Named Desire is at the ballet?
Oh no. Stanley Kowalski and
Oh,
Streetcar
I
Named
know.
Desire ballet.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So I do work in the underground path sometimes, so I have to be really careful not to get banned.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a problem.
Oh, look how comfortable the chairs are. It is so beautiful. I wonder what kind of money they put into that.
Yeah, it's quite polished. I think
Yeah.
they clean it a lot.
I just want to say
That's as much as we
I
can
know
say.
this has nothing to do with skating, but we
Oh,
have the
boy.
best mayor.
He seems pretty decisive. Well, he ran the Ticat, so you got to know your shit if you're running a professional sports.
Who? John
franchise.
Tory?
Yeah,
What are the Ticats?
they're a professional Canadian football team.
Oh. See, I still like those skates the best. And when you go
Yeah,
out,
they're
okay,
nice.
answer
I'm-
honestly.
It's funny
answer
you're saying that
honestly.
now because I've done the close-up, so I could mention the skates that I'm in from Pro Skaters Place
Sorry.
at www.proskatersplace.com.
Okay, I want you to answer honestly.
All right.
If you're going out, you're going to skate, nothing to do with the video, you're just going for choosing to go to a skate through the city, what skates do you choose? City streets.
Right now,
Go.
probably Chronos Rain.
Is that those ones?
No. Those are if I actually, oddly enough, they look like delicate skates, but I like these if I know I'm going to be doing drops or going downstairs.
Because they're so soft and fluffy.
No,
Oh,
because,
look at you. It's so funny.
well, they're four wheels. They've got a fairly low base. They're very supportive, but they don't feel tight or heavy. So my jumping's natural in them. My landing is solid.
So what are the Chronos?
The Chronos Rain have
Oh, those ones right there.
3 wheels,
Do you
3
grab them
very
for me?
big wheels. These are hockey skates.
So is that what you're going to put your new Gorilla wheels? What are
Mushroom
these?
wheels.
Mushroom.
That's
That's
yeah,
the
very
mushroom
similar.
wheels. Okay, good.
I like the name Gorilla Wheel though.
Gorilla wheels. I think,
No,
let's
don't.
patent that. We're patenting
Yeah,
that.
we're gonna have to edit this.
That's
part.
it. We now have copyright of Gorilla wheels.
We're playing this in a later video after we've
Okay.
made the Gorilla
After
Wheels.
we've made the Gorilla wheels.
There's gonna be a
Why do you
chimpanzee
like
wheel.
these
too.
ones through the city? Just because of this
Because
stuff here?
these have an unusually big wheel,
Mm-hmm.
which means you're crossing the city a lot faster. But it's a fairly low base because see how they're sunken into the boot?
No,
See here?
I don't know the difference. I would
Hold
have
it.
to see something else.
Hold that skate. See how close the top of this front wheel is to the boot?
Mm-hmm.
And see how close this one is to the top of the boot?
Oh yeah.
So it
Pause
is
it.
quite
Show
recessed.
people. Okay. Wait. Can I see that one again? Because there's
This
only.
is-
Why are they so small? These wheels.
This is the skate that I'm skating in right here.
Oh, there's 4 wheels.
Yes.
How long do your wheels generally last? Bill.
I have a bunch of pair of skates, so I don't really wear them down as quick as,
However, you used to
yeah.
wear them down all the time.
But I was wearing shit wheels, so I was wearing them down like every 2 weeks at the least. No, that word's fine. I just can't. there's
These
other
ones
words to
don't
say.
really go that fast though.
No, those have had the same bearings in them since wintertime.
So are you gonna put your special bearings into them?
Yes, that's what those are for. And the
What
mushroom
kind of
wheels.
bearings are these ones? The cats? Which one? Which level?
They're leopard wheels.
Leo-
Leopard bearings.
Leopard wheels?
Okay, let's talk about what's happening on
Sorry.
screen.
Okay.
Because we don't want to blow.
Oh, there you go. You're back in the same spot, skating away.
Oh,
Wait,
wait.
what's this? For the safety of our customers, no skateboarding, roller skating, or inline skating
There it
is permitted in or on Royal Bank Plaza property.
Yeah, good luck with that. So yeah, I see that sign. I'm like, okay, that's my very first indication that it is officially outlawed because we were tolerated quite well by the Eaton Center security team.
Yeah, but they're cool.
And then I see a guy. I made eye contact with him there. You couldn't really tell. So I swung around and I saw the first exit, and I'm just running up the stairs. I don't want to talk to him. He's looked at me. I've looked at him. He wins, and I'm out.
To be fair to security,
Oh, it's his job, yeah.
yeah, like he's just doing his job.
And I've given him the power of driving me out with his security ray
Yeah.
propulsion of skater eyes or something. Like that.
And a lot of people aren't
That's it.
respectful.
I saw the
Yeah.
security guard. He saw
Like they're
me.
just run
I just
about like
bailed.
maniacs instead of really people. Everybody
Kinda
has
like
a
me.
job to do. No,
All right, so I'm back in the city, and I have lots of energy left because I left the underground path kind of wired up and excited.
And it's sunny.
So look at all the stairs I'm doing in these Adapt Hyperskate GTOs from ProSkatersPlace.com. Do you like that?
Oh my god.
I just got the look.
Where's the music?
I'm just joking.
Jeepers. It's great that you tell people where you get them from, but don't sound like a commercial.
I was doing that as a joke.
Okay, good.
I was taking a piss. So people are quite benevolent about giving me space today.
Did you fall? Oh.
No. So I'm doing more stairs here if you're interested.
Mm-hmm.
Do the stairs get old after a while, or do you just think, oh my god, I can't believe that this is happening?
You know
Somebody's
what?
skating
Okay.
downstairs on wheels.
I'll be honest.
All right.
So, you've done stairs a lot since I've known you,
Yes.
which is obviously very impressive.
This sounds like a kind of like a breakup with my videos.
It's not you. It's me.
It's the
No,
stairs.
I'm just saying that. Okay, you know when you see. Okay, so
Wait. What if I started developing on the stairs and doing where I just skated down 1 foot at a time and took regular Joe strides all the way down the stairs?
No,
That would be
I
impressive.
think you doing the stairs is great, and I don't want you falling and hurting yourself. But
Maybe I could do a
comment every time you do stairs. They're so common. It's like commenting on.
So maybe I should fling myself down and do
So-
somersaults
You're
down the stairs. That would make you happy.
No, please don't.
I'm still young. I can handle this.
So I'm just saying, even though I could never do it, when somebody's good at something, it almost looks artless, and it's art.
So you're calling me Artless?
No, I'm calling you artistic.
Right. So I'm going to approach it here, and I almost slip because there's like a grease patch. And then here it all goes fine, I think. Yep, everything's fine. I'm not windmilling like the last time.
Do you remember when you did the stairs at Buckingham Palace? Was it Buckingham Palace or
There's going into the mall, the one that links up
the
from
Pall Mall?
Piccadilly
Where I lost
Circus.
my wallet.
No, it's the
Those were-
mall.
those were
the mall,
steep.
not the Pall Mall. Oh, let's go back there. I want to show you the jump. I'm pretty proud of this. If I could do 6 stairs, I'd be more proud, but... So I approach these stairs, and I want to hit all 5, and do I make it?
Yeah,
Yes.
obviously.
It's a 5-stair. It's not bad. So this is near where I used to work when I first came to Canada.
Came back to Canada.
Did I say 2 or?
Yeah.
So it's quite a busy day. You can tell that it's probably fruitless to go on the sidewalk.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of rude too,
Yeah.
because it's scary for people walking.
Now, I think if you whiz past somebody faster than a jogger, you absolutely have to be on the road. There's no doubt about it. Even then, people are skittish about things they don't see a lot, so you might as well get as far away from them as you can.
Can we address the fact that you should be following all of the rules of the road?
Yes.
Because you're at that point a vehicle when you're going that fast?
Well, I actually assume that I have no rights, so when I'm on the road, I'm a vehicle, and then when I want to get off the road, I slam my brakes on, and then I'm a pedestrian, but I have to go slow like a pedestrian. Unless it's a great big wide vacant sidewalk. So at the end of my skate, is there anything you wanted to ask me about the action that you watched unfold? I know it was very impressive for you. You
At
seemed
the end of a
rapt.
skate, what's the first thing you do?
I take my skates off. And I wash my face.
And you snuggle the dog.
And I put cold water on my hands and arms. Because I'm
And
very
what
hot.
kind of a drink do you make? A smoothie?
A big glass of ice water. I know that ice water is supposed to give you cramps, but no. I like cold water after a skate.
I see.
Maybe a
No
cup of coffee?
Okay, I was going to
Yes.
say. What do you have before you skate? Is it a coffee? And what time
Nothing.
of the day do you generally skate at?
Generally skate later in the day, so I'm super warm and I'm ready for action, and I've kind of built myself up to it. I've listened to some music, so generally it only happens later in the day.
Can I
Little
ask
sprints.
another question?
You can ask more questions. yes.
Winter skating, cold weather,
Yes.
possible snow. What's your choice?
These.
See, everything's these.
Well, these don't have as much plastic on them, and I just feel like plastic. I mean, there's some sort of carbon inside, and it probably cools down just like plastic. But when I see a skate that's really plasticky, and they're very impressed. Look, they're checking.
They're
it out.
very impressed with your skates.
No, they're impressed with my skates as
no,
well.
I think it's your
Maybe an
skates. I think they're like, those are cool skates.
You have to look out as long as I.
You should get a pair of those skates.
These skates on my
Yeah,
feet.
they're like, and those wheels are so yellow.
So this gate was mid-afternoon. If I would have gone early in the morning, the path would have been completely empty.
Oh, true. Yeah, I remember when you went over this.
Yeah, and I came back after having done all these stairs and done the path, and I felt like so lucky that I didn't hurt anything. I had no personal confrontations. I felt like I got away with something. So that's pretty much the end of my skate.
You're skating on the street. What wheel? I don't know.
Hardness?
Hardness, yeah.
85 to 87A. 85 is a nice sticky stop.
Okay.
87A is a little harder for a little more efficient coast, but you can still get a pretty good stop without a big slide at the end.
Not 80 on the streets. Let's just say that much.
No.
That much I have learned.
That is for hockey or for playing tag in. But I don't play a lot of tag.
No.
But if I was going to play tag, I'd play tag in 80A.
80A.
Definitely.
So sticky.
Quick pickup, really quick acceleration off the mark. You don't slip when you start running.
Okay.
And you don't slide when you do the power stop.
So tag 80, street 85 to 87.
Paintball would be 80.
Paintball's 80.
Will you shoot that video for us?
I'll never play paintball again.
No,
That
you'll
was so
shoot.
painful.
You'll shoot the paintball video.
I'll film.
Guys playing paintball on rollerblades. That's awesome. We just need to go to like an old ghost town or something, right?
A ghost. Like in the Brady Bunch.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking Brady Bunch, but
You know the episode where they go to the ghost town? When they're on their vacation to the Grand Canyon?
I remember Hawaii when Greg was.
No, you gotta look
got a
up the
hex on him.
Grand Canyon vacation was awesome. And they get put in jail accidentally.
I don't even remember that one.
What? No.
Seriously, I thought
Okay,
I
we're
saw
still
every
looking that
single
up.
Brady.
Were you
I've seen the
shooting that?
pilot for the Brady Bunch. You remember when we saw the original pilot for the Waltons, and Mrs. Walton was like,
No, that was a Christmas special. It wasn't the original pilot.
Oh, okay.
It was one of the Christmas
was it a movie?
What are you doing?
Let's just say Mrs. Walton was a little bit on the hard side.
Yeah. Well, she ended up being a drunk.
Oh, in real life?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can kind of
I
see
might be
it.
slandering her, but I'm pretty sure she was.
I don't know if the Walton stuff is
Maybe
going to
she
make
just
it.
appeared to be one. So what's going on with the bike thing? Is everyone doing that now? Bike sharing?
What do you mean?
Rollerblade sharing. The bike sharing where you can rent the bikes.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of that, but I see way more like owned bicycles on the streets.
Yeah.
There's like serious lineups and traffic jams at 5:30 on Richmond.
It's crazy. There's in the summertime when I'm driving to work at like 7 in the morning, it's just crazy. I almost feel like it could one day be like Amsterdam.
Yeah, it's really nice to see. It's a fool's errand driving in the city.
And then taking public transit is great. There's a dog. Like, looks like he has no owner.
Oh, you mean the dog that was on the long leash?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
It
had
took
a
me a while to
leash.
figure it out. He was tied up to something, and somebody was waiting in a store,
Really?
probably.
It was, what is it, golden
Let's
retriever?
rewind
No,
it.
they're
We're
just-
going to rewind this.
They're happy to like just wander.
We're going back.
Oh,
frame
her.
by
It's her
frame.
dog.
Just on like a 50-foot leash. It's like,
Yeah, it's
I'm
like
cross-
the longest leash ever. She could be across the road, and the dog would still be on the other side.
so she's
Someone
like,
could drive right
yeah.
into the leash.
well, thanks for gracing our studio with your Walton trivia.
No problem.
And your-
Anytime.
And your Brady Bunch perspective was highly valued.
You're welcome. Next time I'll go a little hustler for all the way.
Yeah, next time we'll have to talk about what we're actually watching on the screen
Oh, yes.
from time to time.